Hello, my name is Charlie Long and this is a concept video for my interactive installation proposal, A Window to Your World. In this video, I will briefly explain how the installation will work, showing you references and some of my own design images, followed by a high fidelity concept video that will assist in visualizing the experience. My proposal for A Window to Your World is a virtual reality experience that uses Samsung Gear VR and Google Street View API to walk users through the family history of their peers. The objective of this is to design an installation that will operate both on campus at UWE and within a community space in Bristol that promotes empathy and mutual understanding by personifying the ethnic diversity of fellow students or Bristol citizens. Dr. John Henrik Clarke said that history tells a people where they have been and what they have been. It also tells a people where they are and what they are. Most importantly, history tells a people where they still must go and what they still must be. He was referring to the importance of teaching African history so that the westernised generation of Africans are aware of the great history of their ancestors and their own identity in history. My aim is to provide a virtual walkthrough of the many histories of students and Bristol residents belonging to diverse ethnicities, not only to empower young people to aspire to higher education through an emotional experience of their own history, but to allow their peers to empathise with that history and personify their ethnic diversity. I believe that this installation could be implemented using similar software to Viso Places. Viso Places is a third-party virtual reality app that works with both Samsung Gear VR and the Oculus Rift that allows users to explore the large 360-degree database of Google Maps Street View. As you can see in this next clip from YouTuber Reality Check VR, the application is immersive enough to provide a genuine emotional response.
I miss my house. I lived in 12 different places growing up. I lived in 12 different places in Lincoln, Nebraska. Actually, that's not including the apartments, so like 14 places in Lincoln, Nebraska. But this house is the house I lived at the longest. Into that house right there, right? So instead of walking right across the block, it was like literally 3 blocks down the way. It has the power to make you feel like you're back at home.
My research has led me to believe that this software could be emulated to provide the experience that you will see later in this video. By cultivating an experience and taking the user to the places that their peers, ancestors or their own family came from, while also providing context to these places in history, I believe that the installation could achieve the objectives set out in this assignment in a creative and powerful way. Here you can see a 3D mock-up of how the booth might look. I'll talk you through what sort of interactions the user will be having with the installation as a whole. As you can see, there are 2 operators within the booth. One will be charged with setting the user up with the experience and technical maintenance. The other operator is interacting with people and engaging them with the experience as a whole. Users will also be offered the opportunity to share their own history to be shown in the app. I have been testing how this data might be collected in my basic prototype using Google My Maps with Google Forms in an effort to plot locations. You can see this on my blog. As you can also see in this 3D model, a screen will display to the passers-by what the user can see in their Samsung Gear by streaming the imagery on the phone. This is important for engagement. There are 2 stalls for the operators, as my research has found that running a booth like this all day is a strenuous task, and finally, the stall for the user of course supports 360-degree rotation, which is imperative for a seated virtual reality experience. Without further ado, the high fidelity walkthrough of the experience will commence. Please take note that the visuals are a basic mock-up of how the experience may feel. It is not a complete representation of the design that I have outlined in my documentation.
पहले वीडियो उतारती चलो ये अंदर चलो हाँ
बस हो बोलो
एक पहले वीडियो उतारती चलो ये अंदर चलो हाँ
बस हो बोलो
Stonewave Audio. Stonewave Audio. Stonewave Audio. Stonewave Audio.
Thank you for watching.